So, what's up? What's up? Now, normally I'm saying I want to be at the meeting for these Ernesto Williams, Shirley Strawberry, and what's her name? Sonya phone calls. But this last phone call, jail calls from prison, talk about lowered expectations. Is it really going on like that in these streets? And this some kind of way was filtered into a business phone call. In this conversation, y'all remember that show In Living Color? Wayans Brothers production. And it was a segment, it was a dating segment called, I remember this as a kid, this is so funny, Lowered Expectations. That's what I'm gonna call this segment right here about this phone call we about to get into. Without further ado, let's get started.
Hello?
Huh?
What good morning? How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, did you get you some rest after you worked yesterday?
I didn't work yesterday.
You did?
No, I didn't work yesterday. I only worked Saturday.
Oh, I thought you worked on
I'm only doing 1 day. No, I'm only doing 1 day a week.
Oh, why are you doing that?
Because the season slowed down.
The season slowed down.
Yeah.
Ernesto all up in it. What you mean? Shoot, I might need you to re-up, cop me something, put me something on the books. And you talking about you only working how often and why you doing that? Like, you know, he real cool, you know, the way he asking, but at the same time he calculating. What's up with that?
Well, they have a lot of waiting. They don't have
Oh, for real?
a lot of home page right here. Yeah, and then they're building a new closet. So I'm kind of worried what they can put in there because they may put something in there that might, because it's a new development coming in. So I'm hoping, yeah, so now it's like I need to hurry to be open before. I need to be open before that happens.
Are they going to take your business?
That's exactly right.
Okay, I like the way you think. I like the way you think, boss. Yeah. So what you do yesterday?
Well, I guess what he's calling what you did.
Stop lying. No, I know you ain't lying. When I thought you were working, I didn't want to interrupt while you were working.
I was working at 9 o'clock at night.
No. I don't watch so much football. I don't even watch football on the street. But it's past the time when I get.
You sure?
Huh? I can't.
You got the link for that hearing? Hold on.
Oh, I'm surprised y'all didn't know today. It's a holiday today.
Yes. That's the last 3 things filed. How was it Sunday? What you do?
Actually, I didn't know the woman could raise her voice. Because now I'm wondering, like, are the majority of these phone calls made while she is at work? Because this woman always does sound kind of like sedated or subdued or just something like, talk. Can you talk? I mean, yes, it's just different. The volumes here. I mean, matter of fact, I thought this was the most interesting audio that I have listened to with like the second, or was it the third phone call with this particular recording. And you could barely follow what the heck they was even talking about. So I'm just going to try to just go over what I could understand.
Now incorporated into your plans, and I mean it's not a bad thing, it's really a good thing. Just
maybe that's when Sonya found out of like the alleged or convictions, or so to speak, you know, of the rap sheet of Ernesto's. maybe that's what she was drawn to, which, yeah, Ernesto, you have every right to ask why now. Matter of fact, that's a perfect question. Sonya, what you got? Why?
Things change around, that you want me to be incorporated in your life for the next 20 years on some real technical shit. That's good. So, a lot of people don't think like that. Rich people do, but regular folks just think for themselves. So, I can appreciate that. Trying to figure what you really want to do with me. That's all. When it comes down to that, how far you want to go. Because, yeah, we both are monsters when it comes down to business. Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out what makes you feel I'm good enough for you on that end over there. You understand what I'm saying? But you never told me that part. Tell me what you want me, you tell me why. And you didn't tell me your end game. You just told me.
Okay, now this is where it gets a little bit more complicated for me to understand what's really going on. He's talking about the end game. Now, yeah, the street language, the street talk of the end game, done heard that and enough. I don't know how many different movies. What is your end game, Ernesto? Because you still out here, or was still out here, or might still be out here behind the scenes doing your thing. What was your end game before you landed where you landed at currently? When was it ever going to stop? When? How far did you really think you was going to get with all of this? I mean, again, you are innocent until proven guilty, but there are convictions that do exist, allegedly. But you know something about Sonya. It's the reason why Sonya is attracted to this, looking forward to these phone calls. Like, again, lowered expectations. But when you got something in common, that's some magnetic chemistry that just cannot be denied, whether it's for the good or for the bad. I still say, Shirley, Miss Shirley, you was chasing something, and it's something that you got, but you got in too deep. It's just my opinion. All things alleged.
I'm just like you now. I'm just like you. I'm just a nigga with a dick. That's it. Yeah, just believe that now. What you laughing about?
Because you said... Oh, God. Anyway, yeah.
See, now it's when Ernesto asks, what are you laughing about? Because he's still trying to ask, why? Why do you want to do business with me now? Now that I'm in this predicament, why now? And, she's going back to the frilly voice. I mean, maybe she can't talk right now. Maybe she's being careful of what she does say, considering it is a recorded line. But to not give a response of some sort of substance to make a sentence of some sort, I'm trying to, help her out here, is absolutely lowered expectations. So it's like, okay, is she trying to learn whatever the game is that he's been on? Did she find out however much money he was getting with these alleged scams and she wants in? Was she allegedly already doing some type of scams of some sort? And she sees a profit that she can turn? Because when he says that they are monsters in business, they done talked about something and compared some numbers, some ideas. Because again, people gotta like something that you talking about. Shirley, I'm sorry, I'm just going to keep mentioning it. She was liking something that he was mentioning. Some people like, because I feel like this is like one of the fastest conversations, meaning he was on point to hit his points. he was like ahead of the game. Not to say that he got game or, or like what he's running, he's fast talking it, but it seemed like his conversation changed just a little bit to try to run that game and get into her ear, get into her mind to be controlling. And I think she really wasn't able to keep up, but honestly, he wasn't even saying nothing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because, yeah, you're expensive.
Huh?
You're expensive.
I'm expensive.
Mm-hmm. You got maintenance.
Myself?
You got maintenance.
For myself, though? Because ain't nobody give me shit. Ain't nobody said here. So I guess for myself, ain't nobody said I'm gonna pay for this for you. Hey.
Exactly. You out there just allegedly just taking it.
Whatever I need to do.
Whether it's social security numbers. I mean, this is what I saw on the news. No, did nobody give you nothing that I'm aware of? Should I be, allegedly?
You know what I was thinking yesterday? I was thinking about how your page is versus how my page is, right? Your Instagram. Your Instagram.
She talking about a doggone Instagram page now.
Wait a minute.
Did the link get you in? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta listen to you when you talk loud. I can hear you get louder when you talk loud. So you just passive talking. I can't hear you. I can't understand what you're saying.
Talk too loud.
I know you can't. I need to get that aggressive out you. I get that. I gotta get that out because you get going.
Oh, no, you don't want that.
Yeah, that's how you talk to me anyway. Shit.
Oh, you don't want that.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I was just looking and I was doing a comparison in my head yesterday. Because I went out yesterday. I was like, I'm not going to sit in the house all day. So I went out on this bar. Anyway, just looking at it. Everybody's page is a reflection of them. Right? And I look at her.
Sonya totally steered off of the drive, the vision, where he was trying to go with this to kind of like boost himself up, hype himself up. He wanted to know why me? He wanted to hear those, titillating words to come through his ear for her to communicate. But unfortunately, she just wasn't able. She started talking about doggone Instagram. Has anybody been on his Instagram page? Yes, I have. Yes, I've seen nestos of Buckhead, black and white. I've seen it, but she's talking about how his Instagram page looks so much better than hers. What in the world does that have to do with doing business? Once again, and this is a grown woman. But I don't know if it's like after talking to him that the brain cells seems to be alternated. Again, Lord, expectations. Because honestly, I have to cover myself before I even listen to these phone calls because they can get a little complicated trying to understand. Well, yeah, Sonya, you only put things on social media that you want people to just openly know about you without them having to do any research. But she's talking so low right now, and this was getting on my nerves so bad because I'm like, I want to hear you. I want to understand where you trying to go with this because I really wanted to hear her response. But it's like, girl, you just study. Dangling along, but it's obviously something that he's feeling refreshing by her because man, they be having some conversations that they do understand. Okay, that's just way too low, but I'm just gonna tell y'all straight up because I'm not gonna waste too much time trying to hear what I'm trying to hear, and to put y'all through that, it's just not necessary. I'm just gonna say I'm just kind of like really disappointed in some people's situations that go way too far. I'm sorry, but I just feel like you can only sometimes carry out a lie of deception, deceit for so long, because that conversation eventually changes. You can't suppress the real you. And it is certain triggers, certain conversations that people will have, and before you know it, they done lit themselves up to let you know exactly what they want or what they're into, or how we need to get this money, Shirley. How we need to get this money, Shirley. Again, all things alleged. I need an investment for this. I think we should go into this, and this will bring us X amount of dollars. I'm not saying this is what happened, but people be talking a good game. It is so many scams out here in the world that it is ridiculous, and they're coming from all directions. I was trying to help an associate of mine the other day order a phone on an 800 number. Something didn't feel right, unfortunately, after the transaction went through. They were told they were going to get a text and letting them know to then go to Best Buy to pick up their phone. Okay, it was a Samsung phone. I said, I think you need to call your credit card company. Something doesn't feel right. I feel like a confirmation should have came through even with the transaction. But it was nothing. 2 hours went by, nothing. I said, I think you need to call. So the person did call, and that's when they were informed that they had caught a place in the Philippines. Let me tell you, I felt so horrible. But I see how people can get in something before they know it. I mean, they were talking such a good game. I'm going to give you this discount. That was a red flag. I'm going to give you this discount. I'm going to expedite it. I'm going to take the money off, And again, we didn't know the people were in the Philippines, and how were they going to ship this phone like within a matter of a couple of hours? I mean, come on, that would have been obvious. Like that's a rip. I didn't know. We did not know the person was in the Philippines until the credit card company was called. And not only did the credit card company say that company is in the Philippines, but also they were sending an iPhone, an Apple product from Samsung, for $700 and something. But yet this had supposed to have been an Android that we were told over the phone it was going to cost $500 and something. People be running games. And then I was listening to a well-known YouTuber talk about the different scams allegedly that be going down, like everywhere. But I'm saying everywhere. They weren't talking about everywhere, but they were particularly talking about Atlanta. Okay. Now we know Georgia. This is where Shirley and Ernesto are at. This is where Shirley is allegedly at. Okay. And some of the stuff, I'm like, where is these women and men? Because women be on some stuff too. I done heard some stories. Who, why, when, where, attracting, what situations. Okay, let me just get back to this YouTuber. Okay. This YouTuber had mentioned that what happened to him in 2019. He said that it was a job that was placed. I don't know if it was like where exactly he found this possible job, this prospect job. Went to the location. He said that people just be renting out buildings or whatever, renting out spaces, renting out, suites or what have you. I'm just giving you a visual when I take it that far. They got you in there filling out whatever paperwork. That includes your date of birth, your name, your address, your SSN, your social security number, telephone number, personal information, basically, whatever's on that application. It wasn't a real job, y'all. People be on some real crazy stuff. Again, guard your personal information, because for me, what just recently happened, like trying to help this person get them a phone, and it was just sad, because I was just like, dial Samsung, from my cell phone. But it was some red flags. But I followed up on it. And guess what? I ain't gonna repeat that again. But some people will that's not a relationship right there, what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, how many scams? People get in these relationship scams. They don't want to be lonely. Before you know it, they done gave away their whole nest egg. They 401k. Ride or die. I'm down with you. I will forsaken my family just to have you in my life. It's just so many freaking facades out here. Everybody want to be somebody. Enough people want to be somebody and just cannot be the real. And I know that stuff gets tiresome, trying to fake the funk. Which leads me into another relationship that I do want to talk on eventually. So stay tuned for that segment. But as of right now, Shirley. Lord have mercy. If you done got that sign-on bonus, that was reported, to be with the radio station for however many years, and that your contract is supposed to go up X amount of millions. I hope everything works out for that woman. I really, truly do. Because I don't believe anybody just signs up to just be taken through this and then some and then some and then some and then some. It was like nonstop. These alleged charges we were hearing. And then to wound up homeless. It went far and beyond, in no car. That's a lot. But people like this really do exist. People like this really do exist. People like this really do exist. And they're already sizing you up, trying to see if you have a thin personality. Or work on your mind to see where they can seek and devour you at, where your weak spots are at. What have you been through before with past relationships, and how they can benefit by taking advantage to portray that they are this type of person who has your back. It's just chilling with these lowered expectations at times. But till the next phone call, and I hope to explore some more relationships. So we shall see. Like I said, at the same time, it's a teaching tool. It's a reminder. Nobody is making fun of anybody. Situations can happen out of nowhere before you know it. Till next time.